Hi everyone, it's Jack here from I Collect Apple, and today is Friday 29th of June 2012, and this is exactly 5 years to the day that this beauty here went on sale. And this is obviously the iPhone first generation. Now, this came out on the 29th of June 2007 in the US, and it was available in two models, the 8GB and the 4GB version, and it was exclusively on AT&T. It came out over here in the UK a bit later on in the year, but this is a US model and it is the 8GB model as well. So I'm going to go into the history of this first. Well, basically the 8GB and 4GB models ran side by side until September, I think it was, 2007, when they released the iPod Touch, and they dropped the price of the 8GB model and discontinued the 4GB model, so it ran as just an 8GB until February 2008, when they introduced the amazing 16GB model, but that was shortly replaced by the iPhone 3G in June 2008. So as I've said before, this is a US AT&T 8GB model. I found out that this was manufactured at the end of 2007. I think it was week 51. So this isn't quite an original. I got this off eBay for £77. Really happy with the bid I made on this. Absolutely beautiful device. It came with the original dock connector and the US wall plug, but I've added, for these purposes of reviewing and unboxing, a USB cable, headphones, and an adapter. So if we take a look around the box, on the front here we have iPhone 8GB. We have an Apple logo. As you can see, my box is a bit scratched up and the phone's quite scratched up, but it's not too bad for 5 years of use. iPhone written there again. Note, this is the only iPhone that had the gigabytes written under iPhone. All the others were replaced by the type of iPhone it was. An Apple logo there again. On the front we have a lovely picture of the iPhone. I'm going to have to tilt it sideways. This ran all the way through to the iPhone 4, having this style front. It is textured, you can feel it, and we have a picture of our pre-installed stock apps. So we have text, calendar, photos, camera, YouTube, stocks, maps, weather, clock, calculator, notes, settings, and down here iTunes with the weird downloader icon. On the other page, no doubt, there's contacts, and down the bottom here we have phone, mail, Safari, and iPod. Now this is a picture of iPhone OS 1.0, as 2.0 included the App Store. The last release supported on this was iPhone OS 3.1.3, and it should have been iOS 4, seeing as the iPhone 3G got iOS 4, and this has the exact same specs as the iPhone 4. The iPhone 3G even. Yeah, I don't know what I said then, so let's just go through it again very quickly. The iPhone 3G had the exact same specs as the first gen, and the iPhone 3G got iOS 4 and this didn't, so which was a bit disappointing. That's what I meant to say, and I can't remember what I said. Okay, it says what the box has inside. It says it includes iPhone, stereo headset with mic, dock connector to USB 2 cable, and USB power adapter. Supports quad band GSM. And then we got our numbers and speed. And then we got Wi-Fi compatibility, Edge, and Bluetooth 2.0. It says the minimum requirements to have this phone, and a bit of information there. And as you can see down here, we have an AT&T logo with some writing on it, which I still to this day haven't worked out what it says. and an Apple logo, and down the bottom we have the specifications of this model. Now this was only available in black, they never did a white version of this phone, and now I'm going to open it. So if we take the top off, it comes off just like any other iPhone box. We have the iPhone sitting on top there. So if we just take it out, we have this beautiful phone here, which is looking lovely with the aluminium back there, but we will come back to that in a minute. We have the little tab we can pull out, and we have the clear cradle. No other iPhones came with this clear cradle, they were all opaque plastic, depending on the colour of your phone, unless it's iPhone 4 or 4S. Here we have our little packet or envelope with all our documentation in it. So we open it up. This did not come with SIM tool. In the front here we have fingertips even, fingerprints. Quick start. I think these days they say start here down the bottom there. But anyway, we have all the information you need to get your iPhone going and set it up how you want. Oh wow, it's very big. Look at the amount of stuff we have here compared to these days. It's got smaller, I'm pretty sure. It doesn't feel this big anymore. Oof, that is longer than 20 inches comparing it next to my iMac. So, wow. And here we have all our goodies, but we're going to go to them in a second because we've just got to finish off our little envelope which I put to the side here, nearly forgot about. We have the iPhone Important Product Information Guide, aka trash that no one wants to read about. We have two big Apple stickers, very nice. And we have a cleaning cloth which says iPhone on, which is actually lovely. The iPhone 3GS dropped these. I have one of these from this iPhone and my iPhone 3G. So down in our little compartment here, we have something unique to the first generation iPhone, and that is a included dock, charging dock. No other iPhone came with this, and when I went and bought my iPhone 3G, I was told it did come with this, and I think that's because the person in the O2 shop had an iPhone first gen and assumed this came with the iPhone 3G as well. So as I said, this didn't come with it, this charging cable. Well, it obviously came with one originally, but this is not the exact one, but that's charging cable, what you get with it. So you get your USB sync charger cable, you get the dock, which is nice and heavy, it's very nice. We've got an Apple logo on the back there, signed by Apple in California, assembled in China, very nice. Here we have our headphones with mic. We have our wall adapter, USB wall adapter. This didn't come with it, I put this in, but it did come with it originally. And we have our wall connector. This is an American one, as you can see there. Fold down prongs and it connects to the charger like that. Take them out and you put the USB lead in the back there. You know how it works. But it's a very nice setup for the first iPhone. The amount of stuff it came with, you could even plug it into the dock that it came with. It was lovely. But yeah, the charging process was great for the original iPhone. And nothing else in the box. So now we've got to move on to the phone. Now this isn't a review. This is mainly just a overview, and it's more of an anniversary special because I want to give this thing some recognition. These had only 128 megabytes of RAM, and they're pretty slow. My one's running iPhone OS 3.1.3, the last support, and yeah, because it's going to probably take a while to turn on, we're going to turn it on while I'm overviewing the outside. So we had this aluminium back which wasn't on any other iPhone, and it had a black base, which I'm pretty sure was for antenna. We had big speakers on this, which are pretty ugly to be honest, next to the 30-pin connector. We had a tiny 2-megapixel camera up here, and on the back we have iPhone and 8 GB written there, which is hard to see, but the 8 GB is actually underneath the writing, which is unusual. We have an Apple logo on the back there. We have a recessed headphone jack. Oh, it's turned on, which was never good, and it looks ugly. It's the worst part about this phone. The SIM tray is at the top on this iPhone, just like the 3G and 3GS. We have a sleep wake button. We have a silencer and a volume rocker. We have a home button and a chrome edge round the screen. So if we just have a very quick look at this iPhone, as you can see there, before it changed to Wi-Fi, it was on edge because this obviously didn't support 3G. So if we unlock it, you can just take a quick look at what it came with. There's just a couple of games I put on, but I have iPhone OS 3.0 with the old voice memos app, old mail, and yeah. So if we go on to our about, you can have a look and see that's the last software was 3.1.3. So this phone now 5 years old, and I still actually love it. And that is all for my lovely tribute to this beautiful phone. It's also worth noting that I'm pretty sure the iPhone 3G was announced on this day 4 years ago, so hopefully this time next year we'll be saying happy 5th birthday, or in a few weeks, because we're going by release date, because this was announced in January 2007. We're going to be saying happy birthday to the iPhone 3G as well. Okay guys, thank you for watching this I Collect Apple video. I hope you enjoyed it. Comment, rate, subscribe, anything you want, and I hope to see you again on my videos. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.